Have you ever wondered if hiring a chess coach could be worth it for you? Well, worry no longer. I hired a chess coach on Fiverr and I've been working with them for almost 10 sessions now, and here are the 7 things that I learned so you don't have to hire one yourself. If you're new to the channel, I'm Lucas and I'm an emergency doctor. I'm not a grandmaster or an international master, and I didn't grow up playing chess a lot like some of the people on YouTube have. I'm doing a Road to 2000 series to show that any regular person can climb to 2000 if they implement the right habits. In this video, I wanted to take a little bit of a side quest and talk about a topic that many people might have considered, and that's hiring a chess coach or some kind of instructor to accelerate their development. Now, I've been working with a chess coach for about 10 sessions now, and there's a few things that have been pretty consistent in our training sessions and the kind of tips and tricks that they tend to recommend. Now, the first thing is how to divide your training distribution, meaning how should you spend your time? A lot of us fall into this kind of trap of playing game after game after game, sometimes not even analyzing those games, kind of hoping that we just get on a streak and gain 100, 200 rating points over time. And while that may be possible over time, it may not be the most efficient strategy. What my coach suggested is that I divide my training into thirds. First one being playing, second one being studying, and the third one being performing exercises. Now, playing is important because it's the fun part of chess, right? We want to play games that are fun, interesting, we want to win rating, that's great. But if you're doing that, you should also spend time analyzing those games, whether with an engine or with the chess.com game review or Lichess. Spend some time looking at what moves you could have played better or how your opponent could have actually responded to your moves better and put you in harm's way. The second third of your training should be spent studying, whether that's studying openings through a Chessable course or studying solved endgames so you know how to checkmate in every winning position. Otherwise, you should be spending the last third of your time doing puzzles or other exercises that will get you used to the tactics that you might find in games so that when you get into a game, you're ready to execute them. Lichess even uses your own games as a resource to develop puzzles, so you're more likely to see those tactics in your own games. Now, the second thing that I learned is endgames. And when I say endgames, I mean not just focusing on endgames and learning how to play them and win them, but playing your game with the end game in mind. Are you already up a piece or in a winning position of some sort that you could just trade everything off and win the game? If so, you should probably do it as soon as possible. But more than that, in the middle game and the opening, you should play with all the considerations of how you can get yourself into a winning endgame. Things like thinking about your pawn structure and what trades benefit you or benefit your opponent. Play with the endgame in mind. Tip number 3, game analysis and blunders. Now, game analysis can be very helpful in finding one-move blunders that you might make or big swings in the rating analysis. But a lot of times people will agonize over moves that just aren't human. Many times the computer will offer suggestions that almost no one would have played. Now, if it's saying that you swung from 0-0 to -3 in one move, it's probably a blunder. But if they make some niche, nuanced, single pawn move that doesn't threaten anything, and it's considered a blunder if you don't play it, I wouldn't torment yourself about that. Tip number 4, play positionally rather than reactively. Now, many times in a game, an opponent will make a threat on a piece of ours or make a trade, and rather than playing reactively and trading back right away or dealing with the threat immediately, oftentimes you should ask yourself instead, do I like my position and how could I improve it? What's my best piece? What's my worst piece? How can I make my worst piece better and bring it into the game? How can I protect my best piece so that my opponent can't trade it off? Focus instead on getting into a better position rather than responding to everything your opponent is doing. Number 5, and this is one that I think people are going to struggle with a lot, and that's playing slower time controls. A lot of us love playing Bullet and Blitz because the games are fast, chaotic, you have to be very tactical, respond quickly, and you can even flag your opponents even if you get into a bad position. But if you're trying to get better at chess in the long term, gain lots of rating points and develop a better understanding of middle game plans and how to execute an attack, you should probably do so in something like rapid 10-0 or rapid 15 with 10-second increment, so that you're not losing on time and instead you have time to think about your moves. Playing in a longer time control can make sure you calculate all your decisions before playing them. And don't lose your queen on move 6. Tip number 6. While climbing, don't focus too much on your rating. Instead, focus on whether or not you're making the steps or working on the process that's going to make your chess better. Now, if you're working and spending all your time on doing all these things that I'm telling you about, and your rating is either stagnating or dropping a little bit, don't be too concerned, because the results will come. Over time, those habits, those processes that you've developed, they're going to pay off. Number 7. Now, this might not be something that everybody considers or has access to, but I would say that you should play OTB tournaments, and that's live over-the-board tournaments. Maybe even just a regular chess event at a bar near you. I know, depending on where you live, this may not be possible, but board vision over the board versus on a computer, on a screen, can be two very different things. But on top of that, the anxiety and nervousness you feel playing over the board in front of a live opponent can also be very different. And it adds some variety to your chess experience. Playing with a clock that a computer isn't controlling for you adds its own variable. Who knows, maybe you'll meet other people that you enjoy, make new friends, and you could even consider climbing your way up the ladder, and maybe in the future even becoming a titled player. Now, do I think a chess coach is necessary for everybody? Definitely not. For one, not everyone can afford to pay for a chess coach or has the time to dedicate to weekly or more than weekly lessons. Plus, the internet has so many resources that you can exhaust before turning to a chess coach. And many higher rated players say that you don't even need a chess coach until you hit 2000 or higher. Now, if you have goals on OTB rating and becoming a titled player, that's probably a different story. A chess coach or some form of instructor can probably well accelerate your play. Now, if you have your own tips or something that helped you climb significantly, put it down in the comments below and share it with the group. As always, if you enjoyed this video or took anything from it, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're looking forward to any future content. Good luck in your games.